Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Sammy. I got another D4 update. When I did my original D4 video on my initial impressions, I had about 8 or 9 hours in the game. I was still in the campaign. Well, we've tripled those hours. Yes, it's true. It's been 7 days and I'm still playing Diablo 4. So it's unbelievable. I'm in the 30-ish hours into the game. We are in the end game. We're grinding the end game. So I think I've experienced enough of the game to kind of make my assessment of what I think about the new Diablo Lord of the Hatred expansion. Now, I've been away for 2 years. If you didn't see my last video, I didn't play Vessel of Hatred. So this is my first time back after 2 years, and some of this stuff is going to be a little shocking to you if you watch my content and if you care. But anyway, let's get into my update on my progression of D4 and my thoughts on D4. All right, so here we are. Here's my character. I am rocking a Warlock. We are Paragon level 132. This is my guy. He's a badass. You know, we've been through some ups and downs, but I have to say, it's been pretty enjoyable. The fact that I'm still playing after 7 days, says it all. In the past, when things kind of went downhill with Diablo 4, I was lucky if I made it 24 hours. So the fact that I'm still playing, I think, is a good sign. I have to say, although there's a lot of things that still need to be addressed in this game, I got to take my hat off to Blizzard. They have at least made advancements with this game. There's so many things that are amazing improvements in this game. For example, crafting. They put the cube in here, and I covered a little bit of this in my last video, but there's so many things about how you can roll affixes on your item, not only through the cube, but also through the blacksmith with tempering, masterworking, with the Codex of Power that was in the game before. But there are, and then you can quality, oh, I'm sorry, this is not the quality part. You can target an affix and replace an affix. You can quality items. There's so much to do as far as deterministic crafting, as we say. A lot of things that maybe some people didn't watch my last video. The talisman, this is another work of art as far as I'm concerned, with the seals and the charms. This is awesome. Another good addition. The fact that they've added runes to the game through the cube. And as you can see here, I've got them on my pants. And this one that I put on here, cast 5 skills, then become exhausted for 3 seconds, one time, and you summon a spirit wolf companion to attack enemies for 8 seconds. And there are a lot of other things just by combining ruins together. And again, you get these just by playing the game. Going back to the cube, you can transfigure items, you can unique power roll, and again, you can customize through these offensive and defensive or resistance prisms that will target the resistance affix or the defense affix on your item, or the offensive items affixes in your items. Again, all making it deterministic as much as it can be. Really good additions. Another good addition in the game are the war plans. Tyrell gives you some plans to go dominate and conquer, and you get this, and then once you complete the whole war plan, you come back to Tyrell and he gives you your loot, the prizes, and really great. And while you're doing this, you're upgrading all these trees that belong to every type. So there's a tree for Tree of Whispers, Nightmare Dungeons, Hell Tides, the Undercity, Lair Bosses, Infernal Hordes, and the Pit. The thing where I think things need to continue to evolve is the fact that a lot of the content that we're used to, even me, someone who's been away for 2 years, still feels some repetitiveness in the game regarding, obviously, the Helltide, obviously, the Nightmare Dungeons. There are soul shards that allow you to further enhance through your passive skills to change at any time, where you can highlight these shards to give you more skills, more damage, more defense. And so another layer that of improvements. Mercenaries, I don't know when they introduced it, but this is new to me. And you hire them, you get them through quests, and then you can hire them when you go to the den. And as they are progressing and leveling up, you get more skill points for them, and you decide which skills. They're also earning rapport, which gives you all these different reward types. And they also earn legendary currency that's used to barter in the den. So this is the den, and this is where you would hire, replace, dismiss a mercenary, enlist reinforcements. You can do all this kind of stuff. There is a blacksmith here. There's also a bartering NPC where you can purchase items. These are caches that contain legendary items with defensive aspects. This one gives you fragments with a rare chance to contain ruins. And then there are some armor and weapons, and you can restock for free the first time, and then it costs you. And here's the currency that you're earning, which you can see I have 915. So if I wanted to, I could buy a couple of items. But again, these are all layers that are on top of layers of the game. So level 132, I'm in Torment 8, and we're slowly progressing up. They're probably going to stop at around Torment 10, Torment 11. Hopefully we get to about the 200 Paramount level. And I have to say, I wanted to do this video for a couple of reasons. Number one, I said I was going to provide an update, so I wanted to provide an update firstly. And secondly, I wanted to say, look, for the very first time in 2 years, I have to say D4 has actually taken a step forward. And I like how this game has evolved. Now, is it been too slow? Too little, too late? Kind of. I wish this would have happened way back when, but who's keeping score, right? At the end of the day, they have done some good things here. Now, I'm hoping that they reap the benefit of this, they being Blizzard, because it looks like overwhelmingly the wide majority of the players that play ARPGs are playing Diablo 4 for the very first time. You go on Twitch and you look at D4 and you look at the vast variety of streamers that are playing it. Heck, today I saw a WoW streamer playing Diablo 4. Shroud always plays Diablo 4. But my point is, the word has gotten out that Diablo 4 has kind of improved. Now, is it S tier? In my humble opinion, no. But it's definitely not D tier anymore. D4 bad? I don't. They still got to make improvements as far as I'm concerned. But for the very first time, this game actually might make my normal rotation of games. There's enough in the game that when I experience a lull in the games that I prefer to play, like Path of Exile 2, if there's a lull and I'm done with that game, I've done everything I need to do, and I'm looking and searching for what to play, and something new comes out for Diablo 4, I'm going to roll a character. There's enough in here to keep me busy for, I think, a week and a half, 2 weeks, because I'm a slow player. I'm a slow leveler. I just take my time doing it. And so that to me is my takeaway. The fact that I'm actually going to put this game in the rotation. Now, for it to be a mainstay, permanent, oh my God, I can't wait till the new update. They definitely need to add more to the end game. Like, all the different elements that they've added have definitely given the game a fun factor, more fun, more to do. There's more purpose. You're chasing items. The thing is, the chasing part, I think, is in a good state. It's what you're doing to chase the items that I think they need to add to. The crafting is really good. It's really deterministic. So I like what they've done there. I just wish I had more options on what content to do while I'm chasing. You know what I mean? Right now, the war plans, it's rotating the same thing, right? You got the Undercity, you got the pit, you got Nightmare Dungeons, and you got Hell Tides, right? And I don't know if I've missed anything else out there, but that's basically the gist of it. And nice, it spices it up a little bit, but you're doing the same thing over and over. It'd be nice for them to kind of add to that. So that's kind of where I'm at. Pleasantly surprised. D4 bad? No. I think D4 is kind of mid now, to be honest with you. For it, D4 to be good, I'd like to see them build off of this momentum and continue to add to the game. And then we're seriously talking about D4 getting back on the map. Right now, it definitely looks like they're on the map, but we got some big stuff happening in a couple of days with their major competitor, which I think is going to be jaw-dropping. And it's going to be very interesting to see how that plays for the D4 euphoria right now that's happening right now. But at the end of the day, Blizzard deserves a clap. I think this is a good step forward. I hope they continue not to rest on their laurels, which is what they're known for. I'm sorry, I'm going to call it like I see it. This should have been done way back when, and the D4 meme would have never happened. So I hope they don't sit on their hands and kind of ride this wave until it goes back down again and then wake up again. They need to ride this wave and continue to add to this game, because there is a good foundation here, and this game deserves to be in a better regard in the ARPG community than it is. Look, don't get me wrong. For the casual player, this game is already knocking it out of the park for them. But I'm talking, I want to see it widen its horizons with the hardcore players and the players that grind games to crap. Now, every game is not going to be played 24/7 for the whole season. That's impossible. But at least 3 weeks, a month, that is a solid ARPG. If players are in there playing multiple characters, playing it for 3 weeks, 4 weeks, at least 2 weeks, it's a solid game. So I want them to get there and be up there and regarded as one of the top ARPGs. This is Blizzard. It's a AAA studio, billions of dollars. It should be there. You heard me on what their priority shift needs to be. Their priority is this. If they would focus, if their gameplay was half as good as the amount of time and money they throw into their cinematics, this game would be way further out. But anyway, D4 is playable, guys. So I'm happy about that. I want to see this game do much better, and they've taken a step in the right direction. Anyway, get in the comment section. Let me know what you think. What are your thoughts? Have you tried it? Have you been away like me for a couple of years or a year or 6 months? You stopped season 8, 10, 9, whatever. I stopped season 3, 4-ish. Get in there. Let me know. What do you think? Good, bad, super amazing? I'm crazy. This game is amazing. Let me hear it all. I read all the comments. I try to respond to as many as possible. And I have to say, guys, I'm kind of enjoying playing Diablo 4 again. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. And if you want, please like the video, comment on the video, helps push it through the YouTube algorithm. And if you're a longtime watcher of mine, please hit the sub button. Doesn't cost you anything. And if you're new, hit the sub button. It's the best way to support my content. All right, everybody, that'll do it. And as always, we'll hope to see you next time. Take care. The opinions expressed in this video are mine and solely mine. Healthy debate is always encouraged. Hate is never welcomed. So get over it.